Hello,
Hello,
we are Horror Hecklers, and welcome to our home.
Glad you could join us.
We like to watch clips from great old horror movies.
And we comment on what we see.
Usually we're funny, sometimes more informative.
Sometimes we just point out what should be common sense,
Each episode is named after a survival advice we learned from watching the horror movie.
which may come in handy for people who find themselves in the same situation.
So sit back and relax.
And let the show begin.
We are watching the original 1929 movie Nosferatu.
Starring Max Schreck, which is German for terror.
It's about an employee of an estate agent who was sent to Transylvania to offer a house to a count.
And what happens when an undead being from folklore decides the employee's wife will be his desired victim?
The advice to survive a horror movie is trust your instincts.
Which will make sense by the end of the episode.
Wearing bow ties says a lot about a man.
That he is smart, meticulous, and patient.
They seem very happy for a married couple.
They must be newlyweds.
That's his employer? Needs to tweeze his eyebrows.
And glue them on top of his head.
So Hutter's being sent on a trip to sell a home.
It looks like it's far away.
The husband is happy to earn money to care for his wife.
But Ellen's bigger than he is.
Females are often bigger than males in the animal kingdom, except with birds.
Usually a necessity for procreation.
I get the feeling she doesn't want him to go.
The way she is panting and staring at him so desperately.
Don't have intercourse.
They're just kissing.
And off he goes.
On an adventure.
When Hutter tells the people he is heading to the Count's castle, they are afraid. Always listen to locals.
They're trying to warn him not to go.
He's not listening to the townspeople's warning.
And laughs at their fears.
What a high bed.
The better to stay warm in.
That looks like a hyena, closely related to cats.
They are strong, capable hunters. We Googled it.
He finds a book about vampires.
He learns that Nosferatu lives on human blood.
There Hutter goes to the castle.
He doesn't believe in folklore.
The men stop unexpectedly and won't go any further.
They are superstitious and don't want to go near the castle.
That's Arava Castle in Slovakia.
It was built in the place of a former fortified fortress, as many Slovak castles were. We Googled it.
Trust your instincts. Now it's starting to kick in.
The creepy driver helped that along.
Drive safely.
Especially with a coach and horses.
Are those bats or birds?
My guess is bats.
Time to go.
Too late.
Lock your doors.
All by itself.
You could use a pair of tweezers.
Actually, everyone in this movie could.
Trust your instincts. Something just isn't right here.
Did the skeleton give you a sign?
Trust your instincts. When someone wants to suck your blood,
It's time to go.
look where you're going and not where you've been.
I keep my eye on that guy.
Hutter must be very forgiving.
Or very forgetful.
How strange. He wakes up and finds 2 bite marks on his neck.
Nothing to worry about.
And he does have breakfast waiting for him.
Like fattening a pig for the slaughter.
He's swishing some kind of bug away.
I think it's supposed to be some kind of mosquito.
And he writes his wife that 2 of them bit him on the neck side by side, quite close to each other.
Oh, brothers, he's stupid.
The Count seems almost obsessed with the photo of Ellen.
He says she has a beautiful neck.
Not her eyes,
No,
not her hair,
no,
not her face.
nope, just her neck.
Oh, what a creep.
And the Count is buying the house across from Hutter and Ellen.
Trust your instincts. That book isn't so funny anymore, is it?
Now he's believing it.
He's wearing a ring on his pinky finger.
And no wedding ring. Trust your instincts.
Lock the door.
There's no lock.
Grab a weapon.
He just hides.
Nosferatu doesn't seem to need much blood.
Doesn't affect him much. Trust your instincts.
He needs a new coffin.
He's buying a house. He has money.
Want to hear a joke?
Okay,
Okay, you gotta watch.
a joke I have to watch.
How does Nosferatu sleep in his coffin?
I don't know.
Dramatically. Get it? Oh, forget you. That's funny.
I'll think about it.
Wow, that was cool.
Wish I could do that.
No rats were harmed in the making of this film.
Except that one on the left.
Carnivorous plants derive some or most of their nutrients from trapping and consuming animals and protozoans.
Usually insects and arthropods, so they're really insectivorous.
Polyps extend their stinging tentacles at night to poison and kill their living prey.
Their prey includes copepods and fish larvae.
Spiders use jointed jaws that contain fangs to kill.
They release neurotoxin to paralyze their victims, making it safe to feed without a struggle.
Maybe that's why Hutter wasn't acting right. Nosferatu paralyzed him.
Makes sense.
Stay away from cemeteries.
Even beach graves like this.
Trust your instincts. Ellen knows something's not right.
Women are highly intuitive.
Watch your back.
He's very sneaky.
The ship is practically empty.
Nosferatu got a little hungry.
Trust your instincts. He knows there's something in that coffin.
Or someone.
Any captain can oversee a burial at sea.
In the United States, the Environmental Protection Agency regulations state that burials at sea require the burial site to be at least 3.5 miles from land and at a depth of about 600 feet. We Googled it. Trust your instincts.
By the way, the captain looks like a werewolf.
Another creature from folklore.
Rats are considered symbols of good fortune in Asian culture.
They are highly adaptable and relentless when trying to solve a problem.
That's just too cool.
I wish I woke up like that.
And away he goes.
The captain stands alone.
Trust your instincts. Wild and crashing waves are symbolic for strong feelings and emotions.
Come from Ellen and the two opposing forces that approach her.
He looks really scary there.
Look at those fingernails.
He's very strong for such a little creature.
Like an ant.
People fear rats because they cause the Black Plague.
And it really wasn't the rats' fault they had lice.
Hutter got to his wife first.
The Nosferatu is near.
That's the house he bought?
Maybe he doesn't have as much money as we thought.
Mosquito bites again?
From a big mosquito.
People are forbidden to get help for people with the plague or move their bodies through town.
You can judge a society by the way they treat their dead.
The cross is meant to show what is clean and what is sanctified.
Sanctify is a Greek word meaning holiness or separation.
Ellen reads the book and learns about Nosferatu.
And she knows she is the only one who can stop him.
Trust your instincts. Turn on the lights.
A horror movie survival basic.
Snap out of it. Women need to be strong in a crisis.
No time for drama.
The town thinks he is a vampire.
But they accused him of strangling someone.
He's not doing himself any favors.
He looks like a demon as it is.
Stay away from windows.
Good horror movie survival advice repeated twice.
That's just wicked.
He is amazing.
Considering most of this movie happens at night, it sure looked bright outside.
The director probably wanted people to see clearly.
Lock your door.
It won't work with him.
Nosferatu is destroyed in the sunlight.
And Hutter arrives in time to see Ellen die.
We wished our horror movie survival advice, trust your instincts, could have saved Ellen, but she died so other people could continue to live.
She is a martyr. Goodbye, Ellen. We will miss you.
That's the end of our show.
We hope you enjoyed spending time with us.
If you want to see the entire Nosferatu movie, be sure to visit Reflecting Moon channel on YouTube.
Because it is just amazing.
We are Horror Hecklers. Be sure to come back and visit us.
Goodbye.
Developed through Reflecting Moon Production Company.